Yo, Linwood family, what's the word, man? I didn't click on that. We back, man. Y'all see what it is. PC going wacky. Mother try to go to 5M on us. We back, man, in the NBA playoffs. And we knocked their heads off, smashed them across the head with a baseball bat. Game 1. We about to do the same thing on game 2. We got some more losses though, cause I fucking simulated my fucking rest of my season. I didn't want to do it, but I needed to. It was telling me to.
Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sack spill, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter.
Got a new game I want to buy.
MP sneaking up
I
on
know it's
Steph
out to
Curry.
go to fucking Walmart and get a damn SIM card.
That's a great win. Now,
We get that fucker tomorrow or something. I also didn't even check to see if they had any fucking fireworks stands opening out yet.
one game at a time. Win tonight, and the next round is
I worked
inside.
4 to 9 that day.
Do what you did last time.
4 to 5, man. I'm gonna pop some fireworks over the years. I ain't been able to. It's like hit and miss. I'm working. This one I was working fucking graveyard.
Laker fans, coming up, mini basketball night. Be among the first 10,000 in attendance to take home your very own Lakers mini basketball. Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Lakers along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond to address your concerns immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court, or interrupt play.
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The Lakers.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
We taking it
So
the whole
the
thing.
Houston
We've
starting
been,
5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperon Şengün
we've been
out
locked
there
in
with
all
Thompson.
fucking year,
And it's
bro.
Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Taking a look at the Lakers, they did what they needed to do in Game 1. Now they just have to keep it going.
They really do. I mean, the pressure is on them to keep home court advantage. This should be a tougher game than that first one.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Green. Cash money on the open jump shot.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Doncic passes to Adams. And here's MP from outside. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
Fuck that thing is on. We about to win this
Get him
championship.
open looks early.
Houston ain't got it.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Backs up a 3. Dylan Brooks. That one's good.
Dylan Brooks comes right back with his own three. Boy, I love his competitiveness.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Green. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with JJ Redick. We talked about how Alperen.
Yeah, let me see if I can do something chat real quick. Hold on. I should be able to do it right here. Hold up. YouTube Studios. Give me a minute, family. Give me a minute. Oh shit. Damn. My bad, wrong keyboard. All right, bet. And I was able to do it.
Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it. They're aware he is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thanks.
Hey, everybody's got a three-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Van Fleet pass to Green.
Oh my God. I got a green ass
No
soap
good
and I'm
from
tweaking.
outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. On the wing, MP. Green covering from deep. MP. And Los Angeles, another three.
Out running the field. MP. He's got those young legs, folks.
The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Thompson outside. And here's Van Fleet from the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. MP right side.
Out on the wing on there.
Fires the three. And he finishes.
They can't
That
stop
makes
me.
it
I'm a
4-5.
problem.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Brooks. Down low. Shot to stop the run. Goes back up. Adams grabs the miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's MP. Again, the Lakers.
MP squeezing.
He got 14
all
points.
that shoots he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for
Shit.
Houston.
They just
9-point
broke
game.
my ankle.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They going crazy outside. I wonder why the fuck they didn't live at the Staples Center. Why they changed it.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Cadet comes in for Vanderbilt. Lakers on D. Şengün finds Brooks. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Green. Houston with another miss.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
MP shot is good.
I just love
Call the fire and just tell them I'm on fire.
Rockets trail by 11.
Taking over in this
Brooks
bitch.
outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The Rockets again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 4 for 4
I see
so
you,
far
Connect.
from three-point land. Impressive. And
Yes,
finished
sir.
off by Hayes.
They've shown so much
Hayes, I
energy
see you
right
out
from the
there,
start,
bro.
particularly on
Hayes.
the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with tons.
And they just up that nigga wide open, you
Showcasing
big
his
dummy.
athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
MP looking around.
Bro, I
Offline with
was
a three.
fucking crossing him over. How the fuck I
Houston
shoot?
shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. And it's Brooks missing. The Lakers lead
Missed
by
that
11.
shit.
MP outside.
I see you, Hayes.
Pass to Hayes. To the wing on the left. Here's MP. It's stolen by
Bro,
Green.
what a foul
Van
at,
Vliet
bro.
with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Thompson. Outside for Green.
Damn,
Fires
I
for
left
three.
Green open. He
LeBron
missed
with
that
the
shit
rebound.
anyway.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes
Shit.
to the Rockets. The finish! Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh,
From deep, MP drops in the three. MP's got
They can't
19
fuck with
points.
us.
they've really built this lead on the back of
Yo,
their
John, we about to fuck everybody up on the West Coast.
Bury those threes early and it'll
Go over
open
to
up
the
the
East
inside
Coast.
for 'em later on.
And we
So
about to
it's the
smash
Los
everybody
Angeles
over there.
Lakers going into the break up 12. They just can't miss
I need
right
a
now.
motherfucking
Every
ring.
shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Them boys got 9 points.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense
Shit.
and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves out there with MP. Then it's Steven Adams, and it's Goodwin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He added 43 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game.
And he gave him a chance for a 3-point play.
You know, every night's
Yeah,
different.
put his ass on the bench, gang. Yeah.
Force him to adjust.
Who the fuck you put me on the bench
Force him to
for?
make
What
plays
the?
with the pass instead.
Stop the
We'll
cap.
see.
Man, that's
He's checked
bullshit.
in for MP.
I wasn't even the one that fouled him. He wasn't even my guy.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Adams, a pass to Vanderbilt. Melton with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Henson grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 8. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Whitmore. Now Şengün. Over Adams. Şengün, no good.
Very
The only do this, we gotta do
The
him.
Lakers going with a whole new
I
group
got him
out
doing
there.
this shit now. We
Houston
did
will
game
go for
1.
a different look here.
We
Thompson,
on
he's checked in
game
for
2.
Smith.
We're gonna do game
Brooks
3
comes
right
in for
after.
Alperen
So
Şengün. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Vincent. Houston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Out left to the wing. Back to MP. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Beyond the arc. MP buries the triple.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned
brings it up for the Rockets, trailing by 10. Thompson's shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Green against MP. Takes it in. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field. Rockets trail by 12. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Green against MP. Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. Here's Easton. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. He gets it up. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. More 2K action in just a moment.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Los Angeles Lakers.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have friction. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They were able to hold serve in game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Van Fleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots. That's short off the rim.
And that's a low percentage shot.
What the fuck?
I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
I mean, this is why Van Fleet's teammates like playing with him. Because he looks to set them up with his passing.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a 3-pointer. MP's got 29.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Okay, Lakers man, you've asked for it. Here they are. The Lakers Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Green from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 10. MP outside, driving in. MP on the take.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Van Vliet double team. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Van Vliet with it. Yet to see a basket. Will it go? The Rockets again can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
On the wing, MP. Green covering from deep, MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now Los Angeles with it. 11 unanswered points for them. Pass to Adams. Now MP. Green covering. And here's MP from outside.
Too far out.
It's hauled in by Houston. On the attack, Green. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. That one's good from James on the assist from Adams. James has got 5 points now in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Different look here. Hayes is checked in for Adams. Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for James. And Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 1:52 left to play in the third quarter. And he makes it on the layup. Thompson's got his second basket. Now Los Angeles with it. This run now up to 13-2. Out to the right wing. Inside. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 18.
Trying to draw the foul.
Thompson finds Green. Back to Thompson. And here's Van Vliet to the inside. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
Back to MP. Has to connect to the paint. Here's MP. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. So far, no go.
Now here's Easton. The 3 ball. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist of the night. On the wing, MP. Green covering. Connects again from distance.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside, Green. The Lakers with a rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
MP no good. And as we conclude the third. Pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Everyone, thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. James is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's MP. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Goodwin in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Eason, pass to Şengün. Pure from three-point range.
Another hoop for Şengün. They can't stop him. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with it.
MP, the pass to James. Back to MP from the arc. Offensive rebound. And he drops it in from the low post. Adams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Outside Eason. Back to Vincent. The three, Smith. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Whitmore. The Lakers with a rebound. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. The Lakers lead by 22. James, right side. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. For Houston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And Ime Udoka has called timeout,
Coach called 3 timeouts for
to make sure they all know the plan.
We're not worried about these guys. Fucking game 2's in the bag. They ain't getting no wins. Not if I had something to say about it.
With some changes, Vanderbilt comes in for Goodwin, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Melton. And Houston will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Eason. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Vincent. And here's Thompson for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Doncic. And he converts the layup.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is
we got to get on one more than that. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Brooks left side. Back to VanVleet. Can they get it? Sinks it from distance. VanVleet's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Few players shoot it with as much arc as VanVleet does. That thing brings rain when he shoots.
Green against MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Coach, what the fuck you doing?
Here, Los Angeles decides to talk it over. 34 seconds left in the 4th. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Avoid fouling at all costs and prepare to get to the foul line. That's what you do in this position. You do that, you get out of here with the win.
Adams checked in for the Lakers. Van Vliet double team. Here's Easton. Pass to Şengün. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth. From deep, MP. And again for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Puts up a three. And he can't get that one. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And this win shows they have...
That bitch left my hand, man. I knew that bitch wasn't going to make it.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. Terrific win. Still 81-50. Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love. We've got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
I've been having a fucking momentum all year long, man. I don't even need to say nothing no more, bro. We that team. They can't stop us.
All you gotta do is show up.
That one I hear that ching ching.
With a refreshing surge. The Lakers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory?
Yes, sir.
The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Rockets.
Ain't nothing hostile on our end. It's hostile.
Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We don't feel no hostility. We just doing what we
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference First Round Series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the
I hate that 13 losses, but I told y'all why.
Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Los
We didn't
Angeles
physically
Lakers.
lose those. We simulated through so we can due to them talking to me about me being a rookie of the year.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic out there with MP. And it's Adams in at the 5. And for Houston, Nick Van Vliet out there with Whitmore. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. You look at the Rockets. Even though they start
doing
this
press
series
conference
in a
and shit.
Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know,
Oh my
Kevin,
God.
I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often
Shit.
shoot better at home. Sometimes
Yeah, he didn't make it.
role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy that you're used to.
And here's MP for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Whitmore. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Can't nail the jumper.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
On the wing, MV. Whitmore defending.
Kill their ass.
And they don't want to get in a
From
habit
beyond the
of
arc,
giving
they
him
can't
open
stop me.
looks from three. First
They just
quarter
can't
still,
fucking
but
stop
not
me.
who you want to leave open.
Everybody, man-to-man D. Man-to-man D.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Blue. He has 6. Fires the three.
Shit.
Thompson with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Damn, I left Whitmore all alone.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
On the wing, MV.
Ain't worried about y'all.
Defending.
We in the lead 2-0.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Jacks up a 3. Not
Shit.
happening that time. His second
I
miss in
stepped
5
back a little
shots.
bit too far.
In the corner, it's Whitmore.
Fuck.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Whitmore's got 5.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Rockets was terrific. He finished with 47 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up in the three-point range whenever he could. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something we really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really
LeBron that assist.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And I like the bold move of throwing right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
.135 left in the first.
I just fucked that up.
And
coach about to send me on the bench.
Transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the evening.
A true leader on the floor. Van Vliet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks, and Vincent subbed in for Whitmore. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Adams. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Bennett, he's checked in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet.
Defense pulled out all the stuff to shut him down there.
To the middle, here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Lakers. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
Yeah, I mean, you saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And the Rockets with possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP. Van Vliet outside. Over Reeves. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And the three ball is good. MP's got 21.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Van Vliet against Reeves. Here's Vincent. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I said Vincent was my dude.
Eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Fuck, I forced that
As
big.
we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Los Angeles on top, leading by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. We're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their
Where you at?
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter.
Ah, shit. All right, coach. If you put me on the bench, I understand, bro.
James. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. On defense, the Lakers. This is the most they've led by 13 points. To the paint, here's Smith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Shoots the three. And another three for the Lakers.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Whitmore. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 14.
I see Hayes.
Here's Hayes. And the shot goes down.
Smart decision right there by MP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
Uh-huh. You guys goofies.
And for Houston, they're shooting at 36% of the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Landale.
Strong move to the 10.
That was my guy? I know that was my guy.
Get motivated, GA, right when your teammate
I know my
makes
guy
that kind of
switched.
play.
And that could be the spark
I was
they need
blocking
to
what
make
I
a little
still
run
thought
as
was
they
my
try
guy.
to even this thing out.
And here's MP
Ain't even
for
enough
three.
shit.
Gets it
We
to
about to
fall,
take
and now
off
he's
on
10
their
of
ass.
15 on the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Whitmore. He has 5. Eason tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Go and get open.
Goodwin kicks to James. It's to Blue. 3-pointer. Landale grabs the miss. It's trailed by 17. Now Vincent. Here's Eason. Smith sets the pick for Eason. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Eason's got his first points of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
His shot is good.
Hey, how you miss that
2 for
shit,
2
bro?
from the floor. And we
Like
got
he
a
wasn't ready
timeout
for
call
it.
from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out
Hey, you
with
know
his
it's
team.
coming because we talked about it. How the fuck?
third substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Amen Thompson comes in for Smith. Brooks checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Gabe Vincent. The Lakers also changing it up. Steven Adams is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Goodwin. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Doncic. Thompson finds Şengün. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. MP outside. They grab their own miss. Nobody near Melton. And he's good on the three ball. And the Lakers lead by 20.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Melton against VanVleet. Pass to Thompson. Unloads from 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice placement on the pass. VanVleet puts it in the right spot where you can do something with it.
LeBron outside. On the wing, MP. And again for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples. And that's a rare turnover, just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, valuing their possession.
And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Adams. Cadet comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for MP. It's good. Melton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
VanVleet against Melton. Puts it up from 12. VanVleet with the bucket.
Picking the defense apart. I doubt that they thought VanVleet would take that.
Reeves the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Melton. Vanderbilt. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Going inside. Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his fifth rebound in this one. Reeves with it. Still without a basket. The three. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Los Angeles sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Things not looking great. Trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere. He's
done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They've got Brooks, Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Beyond the arc. Good! Another from three.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement. One that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And hot shooting in the crucible of the postseason. MP eclipsing the mark set by Dame Lillard.
Timeout called the Rockets. If you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
The Rockets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. And so Thompson nails both of them. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. In the corner, it's James. MP up top. To the left wing. Lakers working the ball around now. From past the arc. And James with the basket on the assist by Hayes.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And my teammates are problems.
The Rockets shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net.
More.
Here's Whitmore. No good with the triple.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Damn, about time.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. He's off on the first.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
He hits the second from the line. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
What's up, bro? My guy, what's up, bro?
Gone by in this half. Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Kings the shot from the wing.
Some bit.
And that's now 7 points for King Whitmore. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Blue, that's good.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the season.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Shit, hold on, chat. I'm going to move this up real quick. I don't want to turn it off. I'm just going to move it a little bit for now.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. And Whitmore throws it down.
There's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game. He makes for a big target above the rim.
Back to MP. Pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. And here is MP. A three-pointer, no good. Out to the right wing. Here's Whitmore. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. And MP throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism
Nice
of MP
break.
is really
He's a
showing up right
motherfucker.
now.
Brooks outside. No good on the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. It's rebounded by Hayes. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-6 run. The shot's good from LeBron.
And their balanced effort at both ends.
Say we out
has
here
hushed this crowd.
making shit happen.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the
hold on,
hush that's
hold
come
on,
over this crowd.
Brooks for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Şengün. Off target with the jump hook. Lakers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the call. It's going to be
got that legal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. Vincent's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Vincent the pass to Holiday. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Eason. Back to Holiday. Pass to Thompson. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers on top, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. NBA playoff, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And so here is Houston. So the Lakers...
Nah, we got to come back in. What you on, coach?
Timeout called by Houston.
How much more time we got?
1:58 left to play in the final quarter.
And he hasn't got anything to go. You can see the frustration
And to be
mounting
in
as a
this all
result. His
time.
team, not in great shape either.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Thompson. Back to Brooks. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
MP looking around. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for Los Angeles.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's Blue. It's rebounded by Houston.
Foul.
On the wing, Brooks. Whitmore up top, covered by MP. Misses from short range. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here.
Yeah, we can.
Lets it go with the three. He got it again. Sensational.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know,
Sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
I don't care, bro.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
Yo, did y'all see what MP did last night? Twin went crazy. Most threes in any playoff game ever.
In the hood, twin. What? Y'all see that? Motherfucking Houston got 41 wins. And they got 41 losses. That's fucking bad, bro.
Got to win this game tonight and close.
They down 3 games. They ain't getting nothing.
Objects in motion.
About to sweep their ass.
Continued. Here it is, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce
It's definitely going to be a clean sweep. We about to sweep everybody in this game.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And for the Rockets, Amen Thompson out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. You look at the Rockets, they're on the brink of elimination here tonight.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with a win.
This James on the wing. Back to MP. 4-3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. And here are the Rockets. Here's Whitmore outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent. Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's MP. Lets the 3 fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go. And you knew when it left his hands, it was good.
VanVleet against Doncic. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far.
They want to play from behind the arc.
From outside the arc. MP shot is off. MP's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Now here's VanVleet. Here's Whitmore outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Now here's MP. Whitmore defending. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. MP's got 6 points.
Displaying the range right there. Good.
Y'all don't want me to get started. Let's see what y'all got. Y'all want to get started. Let's go.
Brooks outside. Into the lane. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's MP. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. 3-pointer Brooks. The Rockets again can't hit.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Pass to James. Back to MP. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Double team on VanVleet. Brooks outside to win the run. Rebound, the Lakers.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well,
my bad, team, my bad.
Against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He added 55 points,
Thompson.
and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the 3-point line as well. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one. Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
On my block, on my block.
The shake. The shot no good. Some solid defense from James.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
From deep, MP. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
VanVleet outside. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well. You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Brooks. He's scoreless. Here's VanVleet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on LeBron James.
VanVleet, despite his size, he's not backing down from any contact. He looks to draw foul.
He misses the free throw. Houston making some changes. Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. And Tari Eason subbed in for Brooks. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Hayes. Finney Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And he's good on the second.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred VanVleet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Now here's Finney Smith. Buries it from 3. MP's got 20 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown. Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Whitmore. Let's go with a 3. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
How about that?
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about
they ain't really doing nothing though.
Energizing
They
at
got
the end of a quarter.
6 fucking
a 3 at
points.
the buzzer. That'll do it.
And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. He's been productive scoring the
9
ball.
points,
He's got
man.
20 points so far. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Coach, you ain't gonna do me like that.
We'll go for
You can't do me like that, Coach.
Şengün checked in for Landale. Thompson comes in for Smith. Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Vincent. A minute 50 left in the second period. And so in the game for the Lakers, Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's MP. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Goodwin in at the 3. And there it is for him.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now. Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Thompson finds VanVleet. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. VanVleet's got his second basket on the night.
This is how VanVleet beats you. Being smart and crafty with his dribble.
MP outside. Takes a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. VanVleet outside. Launches a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here's VanVleet. He has 6. Misses in close. It could go. That shot, no good. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Lakers ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kitty over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is... Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
To have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now. Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Well, Houston's shooting only 42%. Fred VanVleet out there with Whitmore. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Thompson finds VanVleet. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. VanVleet's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. MP up top. He shoots it. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. MP's got 31 points. VanVleet with it. He has 6. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Shot clock at 6. Back to Whitmore. And he bangs it home.
And we're talking about the charge.
Nice persistence on the glass.
Took flight.
Whitmore using his athleticism right there.
Now here's MP. Whitmore defending. Pulls up at the elbow. It's rebounded by Şengün.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's MP. Releases from the wing and drills it. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Brooks missing.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
MP outside. From downtown. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
Shall have one more open.
Outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. James deciding where to go with it. Hayes with a screen. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Doncic has got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And finished off by Hayes.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Houston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4.
He's shaking
the little corny ass
shaking the whole building.
Right now.
What a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
That should have been doing this shit earlier.
Highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for the Lakers, MP.
The first free throw is good.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
The Lakers making a switch here. Steven Adams checked in for Hayes. Finney Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Knapp's checked in for LeBron.
Ain't no fucking way.
Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Ain't no fucking way, man.
For Houston, Jabari Smith at the line, shooting.
They calling fucking technical foul on me.
Stop the cap.
What the fuck?
You gotta like
Hey,
how
and they get the
energetic
ball
Jabari
back.
Smith is. A young
And
guy
Coach
who is
put me on the
fired up
bench.
and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he could be.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Melton's checked in. Thompson passes to Smith.
Bro, they fucked up with them technical fouls, bro.
Brooks right side. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Good shit, Adams.
To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability
Like
to
Connect
attack
going
the rim with
crazy.
a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Eason a screen on Melton. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one...
Checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Thompson. And the Lakers also making a switch. MP's checked in.
Let's hear it for you.
So it's Los Angeles now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Outside Reeves. Back to MP. From deep. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Reeves against Holiday. To the paint to halt the rush. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
On the wing, MP. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point
surprised
field goals
them
in a
bitches ain't
single
on
game
fire.
in playoff history. And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better. Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Shake Milton out there with MP. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Goodwin in at the three. The small forward.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Pass to Goodwin. From deep, MP. There's the triple. Good! Another from three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Vincent outside. Holiday a screen on MP. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Adams has got his fourth rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean,
strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, shit, I thought we got that motherfucker.
And that bucket makes him 6 for 10
Damn, I
in the
love my
contest.
dude. Why
They've
the fuck
struggled,
open?
but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
MP outside. The three. And again for three.
If you hadn't noticed already, just an incredible shooting display, and he just keeps going and going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in playoff history. How about that? And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time.
They got him for a reach-in foul. Come on, they couldn't look the other way. That's a little minor, bro. That ain't really nothing, bro.
Long range from the inbound. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Yes, sir.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Adams. Back to MP. Launches it. They get the rebound. Adams. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Adams has got his first basket. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Whitmore outside. And Milton pulls it down on offense. Here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-3 run. And the basket by MP.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Brooks outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
2 minutes.
MP outside. This one for 3. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's MP. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
On the wing, MP. Whitmore defending. Good! Another from 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Another one falls! Amazing!
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. Here's Whitmore outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
From deep, MP. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense
ain't
throwing
got no
up their
answer.
hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. For 3. And again for 3.
He continues to push the envelope, outdistancing his own record for triples made in a playoff game. Just an absolute flamethrower.
It's a new first-place mark. He only needs the slimmest of windows to get that thing off, and you always expect it to fall through. From deep, MP. Finney-Smith passes to MP. There's the 3. Yet another bucket.
And with that bucket, bucket. If you can believe it, he sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Boy, the way he came out tonight, you could feel his level of focus.
50.
He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
Yeah, well, we all know the playoffs are where the greats make their legacy. To surpass the GOAT, Michael Jordan, this is a moment MP will remember for a long time.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic.
I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me.
Thank you for watching and tuning in. Join me on all platforms. We on another level now.